Hi, I'm Sherry,
And I'm John.
and we are Amped to Glamp. At the beginning of this year, our only child left us and headed off to college to start his own new adventure, leaving the two of us together as part-time empty nesters. So we thought to ourselves,
What's
what's
next?
next? I don't know. Got to do something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we always like to just spontaneously travel. And we decided to buy an RV. We thought that would be a good plan at this stage in life.
And start our weekend adventuring.
Yeah.
Except there was only one problem. We don't have an RV.
No.
We
don't
tried,
have
we
an
just
RV.
don't have one. We started shopping for one and we ordered one in October, and we're still waiting for delivery. As many of you probably already know, there's been a shortage in materials due to COVID-19, and there's an increased demand for RVs, so that means a longer delivery time. So we don't have one yet, but we've been told any day now.
Yeah, for the last 3 months.
Yeah, I know. But, any day now. I'm keeping the faith, John. I'm keeping the faith. This is going to happen.
There's still lots to do, though. We have to find storage for our RV. We have to buy accessories and the other things that we need for it. And at this time, it seems RVs are in short supply.
So I guess it's not such a bad thing because it gives us a little bit of extra time to do those things without having to make those very large RV monthly payments. I don't know, is it called a mortgage when it's an RV?
No.
It's just a recreational vehicle loan, is that what it is?
Just a loan.
Okay, yeah, well, we're not paying cash for it. The interest rates are really low, so cash is cheap. So if down the road we want to pay it off, we'll pay it off. But anyway, that's kind of off script of what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Now, they might want to know what kind of RV. Well, we decided on a Class A.
He decided on a Class A. I really like the Class C because, let me tell you a little bit about what a Class C is in case you don't know and you're new to RVing like we are. A Class C, it's usually a gas motorhome. They have these things called Super Cs, but we won't get into that. And they have like these, the front end kind of looks like a van, and it has a thingamajiggy over the cab. It's got a bunk bed over the cab that kind of extends out over, and it sits lower to the ground. So for me, I figured that would be easier to get in and out, easy to drive because it handles like, a small truck or a van, which I drove for many years. So
Yeah.
I was all okay with that. But he made a good point, so I'll let you talk about the Class A.
Well, the Class C, I get it. It's a little easier to drive, but it's still like driving a car for 8 hours. If you've ever been a Class A, which is more like a bus, they come in gas and diesel versions, but still it's like a bus. It's a much more comfortable ride, much more room. Everything's just a lot more comfortable to me. And I'll be doing most of the driving.
Wait a minute.
You know it's true.
I'm gonna drive. You got the nice big comfy seat and all the gadgets and doohickeys and thingamabobs, and it should be fun. Okay, you probably will. I'll do most of the sleeping and work in the passenger seat on our weekend getaways and our. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so maybe we should talk a little bit about what it was like to buy an RV in the middle of a pandemic.
Yes.
Which is part of the reason why we're waiting, but I already discussed that.
We did.
So tell them what it was like.
Well, first of all, inventory was super low, so no one wants to deal, and it's hard to get in touch with salespeople, and it's hard to, the shows during the pandemic, many were canceled, and many are far away, like, say, in Florida.
And we're all the way up the East Coast. So.
Yeah, so that would be a long, long trip, and our son has issues with the COVID and traveling.
Yeah, it caused him a little bit of anxiety.
Yes, he's a little stressed.
We didn't want to leave him at home. I mean, he's perfectly capable of staying home by himself. He's much older. Like we said, he's just heading off to college. But, it caused him some anxiety, and he's more important to us than anything else. So. Right. But we did find an RV that was pretty close to what we were looking for down in Ashland, Virginia.
Yes.
Yeah.
General RV? Shall we give them a plug?
Well, we'll wait and see what the whole process is like before we give them a plug. How about that? We'll let them earn it. Yeah. Let's see if they earn that plug.
Let's see.
So we went down to General RV and we saw a Holiday Rambler, which is pretty much the same RV as the Fleetwood Bounder.
Yes.
And that really helped us to decide what we wanted. We really liked it, so we went ahead and we put a refundable deposit down on it.
Yes.
And now we're just waiting for a delivery. So, we like to invite all of you to follow us on this new journey. And if you like what you're hearing and you want to hear some more about our weekend getaways and adventures, or you just want to learn more about the products that we're reviewing,
right,
hit the like button and subscribe and join us on our adventure as we move forward. So thank you for listening on our channel, and
now
go out and enjoy your adventure.